I'm going to show you how to edit a video using free software. I use Linux and I use the KDE desktop, and in this I will be using Shotcut for cutting the videos together and editing. I'm going to use Blender for the motion tracking on my head. I'm going to use AVI Demux, and this is just to transport videos into different formats for different applications so they can all read them. But I'm going to go lossless for the best part of everything, because that's just to keep quality, isn't it? You don't want to lose quality on what you're doing. And I'm using GUVC View, which is a small program on another computer which is recording the keyboard and the mouse, which is down here, as you can see. And then I'm going to use Simple Screen Recorder. That's the last piece of software I'll be using to do this. Well, really one of the first, but I'll be using a screen recorder to record the main screen over here. And this will show you everything I'm doing with all the applications. Okay, the first thing I need to do is set up the apps that I'm going to be using. I'll be using two PCs to record this video, sharing the raw folder between them. This is on the network. It's a big network drive. It allows lots and lots of storage. I've got about 8 terabytes on that, so I'm not going to run out of space doing this, even lossless recording and editing and everything. And this will hold all the project files that I can get to from any of my machines on the network. So, without any more, let's go over them. Right, first of all, we start here. We need Shotcut, which is down here. Shotcut video editor. I'm going to load this in. We'll need this for editing the things and putting things together. We're going to also need AVI Demux, which is something for transporting different file formats to different file formats. The main reason for this is because my phone camera simply it encodes in something called 3GP, which is a very old format, but it does a good job with it, so I'm quite happy with that. But Blender, which we'll be using down here, is it just doesn't see them. So for the simple matter of doing the head tracking, which is what I need Blender to do, I need to import them into Blender, so they need to be in a file format I can use. So we've got Blender up here, and we're going to load in our AVI Demux. So AVI Demux, there it is. Go straight into that. Okay, so we've got those pieces of software running. We've got the recorders going. We've got a screen recorder down here, which is recording everything that's going on the screen. Over on the other side, we've got the GUVC View. Very awkward name to say out loud. I don't like it. Anyway, AVI Demux, Blender, and Shotcut. So those are the pieces of software that I need straight away to record anything and then edit anything. So without further ado, we're going to minimize AVI Demux for the moment, and we're going to go into Blender and we're going to set up. So first thing I'm going to do is get it into a new project. I'm going to use VFX, which is video effects, and here we have a blank canvas. Not going to do anything with that just yet. I'll do that in the next take, where I show you how I edit it all together, and I'm going to be showing you how it's all edited together from this. I'm going to be editing this all together. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's Blender as we need it in VFX mode. Shotcut, we need to create a project for this. So we've got folders here called First Take, and well, we're going to go with First Take because it is the first take. I already have some folders and files in here from before. So what we're going to do, so we're going to call this First Take. Let's say, let's call this First Take there. So we really need a folder with it in. So First Take there, video First Take. Let's put First Take in there. What's going on? We need First Take first TAKE and call it 001. I don't know how many I'm going to need of these, but we're going to do that. See there? Okay, we're going to say, okay, save that in there, first take. We're going to make a folder, call it first take, we're going to choose that, and then we're going to put first take in there, and that's what our file is going to be called. We start it, and that should just go ahead there. So that's automatically going to grab the frame size, which is going to be 1920 by 1080, and that's basically all we need. 16 by 9, we know the resolution. That should automatically pull all the files in nicely. But right, we've got all that. Anything else that we need? Blender up, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. So we seem to have everything running nicely. So the last thing to do here is to say goodbye for the moment, and I'll see you on the second edit. And this will be how we're going to mix all this together and use all these applications. So off we go.